Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my Fabled deck profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! But before we get started, I was just letting you guys know I've been working on a final countdown deck profile. If you want to see that video, let me know down in the comments and like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, so this deck has 40 cards and it has 28 monsters. So for the first monsters, we got 3 Fabled Marcosias. Okay. And we got 3 card troopers. It's just, easy way to get cards for the graveyard. 3 Fabled Abnaks. It's an easy tuner to special summon from the graveyard. 2 Fabled Eurustos. He's just good for boosting. And Fabled Catsith. It's a good monster destroyer. Fabled Nozochi. It's good for special summoning and getting more monsters on the field. Fabled Diff, good for Fabled Abnak, like you put a monster in the graveyard to summon Fabled Abnak, but then you could just special summon that monster with Fabled Diff. And then we have a Fabled Cerebel, which is just a good special summon. Fabled Chawa, same with him. And then we have the Fabled Galabas, a good destroyer. And we have the Fabled Kushano, he's a good tuner that has a good ability. And Fabled Solkius, good ability and just an easy summon for some of our tuner monsters later on. And the Fabled Kokator, it has some good draw power. The Fabled Grimro, it's searching deck power, so that's good always. Effect Veiler, it's a tuner and it can stop monster effects, so why not? Fabled Cruz, it's just good for getting monsters back from the graveyard. These two are for fun. Like, fun little boss monsters. I put Earthbound Immortal Raska and Earthbound Immortal Uru. Uru is better for this deck because it can actually tribute a monster, which is just getting more monsters in your graveyard. So yeah, let's move on to the spells. Okay, this deck is not very spell and trap heavy, so it only has 5 spells. But here we go. Charge into a dark world, because it's good to get monsters back from your graveyard and sending more into it. Terraforming, you'll see why later on. 2 Foolish Burials, because it's just an easy way to get, like, Fabled Abnak to the graveyard. And Stairway to a Fabled Realm, because it's crazy good for Fabled decks. Because usually in Fabled decks, you don't have many cards in your hand, and it just boosts your monsters because of that. Let's get on to the traps. Okay, so we have a few more traps than spells. We have 7 traps. Here's Fiend Griefing, just more ways to get your Fabled into the graveyard. 2 Fabled Treasons, because it's just a good monster destroyer. Extinction on Schedule. It's good to destroy everything on the field, but there's a certain monster in the extra deck that I'll show you that goes really well with Extinction on Schedule. We have Synchro Force Back, because we have a lot of Synchro monsters. Synchro Transmission, same reason. Synchro Material, same reason. Okay, let's get on to the extra deck. Okay, the extra deck has 7. We have 2 Fabled Valkyries. They're just good cards and lets you discard a Fiend and get more cards in your hand. It's really good. And here is the card that goes good with Extinction on Schedule. The Fabled Leviathan. Because when it's destroyed, you can add 3 Fableds from your graveyard to your hand. We have Fabled Regin. Just lets you draw to have 2 when he's summoned, and he's just a pretty powerful card. And the Fabled Unicorn. It's a decently powerful card for a level 4 Synchro. And its ability is good if you have the same amount of cards in your hand as your opponent. They can't activate card effects. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice card to have in here. And that's it. Bye.